Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now Fields going to throw on the first play. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Nice little juke. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? Now the game's being played, figure it out both ways, and try and find a way to win.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, son. 3-19, can I say that? Hey, Ken. Go.
A shotgun snap, Fields. That is caught. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Off play action, Fields. This is caught inside the 15. And now they are knocking on the door inside Pittsburgh's 10. A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting it.
The ball comes out. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one. And the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. You look at the Steeler defense.
Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get out of roll or to chip away their timing.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Fields now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Here's Fields.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. 39 yards.
And the Bengals are back within a score. Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
And that one makes it 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd down and 4. Another run by Bigsby.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Well, he is out of bounds inside the 35. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction, because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap, because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Now they run the toss to Bigsby.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Tank Bigsby, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
From the gun on third down, Fields.
And that will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Ready? Here we go. Ready?
From the gun, Bigsby. Down inside the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
In motion, the tight end. 2nd and 6. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
First down, Steelers.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, crack all 80.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's fourth down.
Boswell's kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Angel. Alpha.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And that is incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds them to just 3 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tank Bigsby. He scored on the ground and through the air, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the route is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Sit high.
Fields. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Here we go. Chip slide. Go.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football. And what a nice gain on that play.
Alpha. Green 19, get that. Alpha, let's go. Tonight.
Now it's Fields. That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida.
And maybe out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go, tonight. Jump. Blue 58.
Back to throw. Fields.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
To throw is Fields. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Going for the deep ball. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Here's Tommy Townsend now,
As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what
we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come on.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Steelers are able to add on to their first half lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And a round is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. 48 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Now Fields.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Noah Fant, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead's down to 24.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. Really nicely run drive.
Now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
First mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it's amazing what I'm seeing. Because the reactions of those guys back in the back 7, phenomenal.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. 331.
Here's Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 1.
Give to Bigsby on the option.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
He's got it in, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Second and a couple. There's a give to Bigsby.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's another Steelers first down.
Here we go.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They go play action here on first down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Bigsby.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. He'll look to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, look at the juke.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Hey, never mind, Monday, 3:31. Set.
Play action. It's Fields.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Noah Fant in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Makes the score
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead's down to 24. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
On play action, they'll throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Here's Ryan Wright now.
And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken at about the 14.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go. Tonight.
Throwing to start the drive. Fields. And that is incomplete.
Well, they have that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here we go. Chip square. 319, that's right. Easy. Hey, can. Right.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Here we go, right. Right.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
319, that's right.
Back to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. That free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Ran the perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Let's go. Passer 80. Passer 11. Passer 11.
Looking to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Oswell for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Fields now to throw.
And now here is another interception. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
At the 29-yard line.
Warriors 70. Nice. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely...
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so he wants to show it off later on. Look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Now Austin. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
48-yard line.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to throw here. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
I got to think at this point, 3rd quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Yeah, Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
First down.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here we go.
Here's Fields.
Got his hand complete over the middle. It's Gallagher. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Now nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
You got a mini base. Here we go, son. 58, whose is that? No mas, no mas. Angel. Tonight.
Fourth down, Fields has to have this one.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready? 70.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Give them 32 on the play.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out.
And the Steelers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. He's on his way.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
At the 39-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And the Steelers first down.
On the carry, Bigsby.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on his faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Here we go, son.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
To throw is Fields.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
At the 45-yard line.
Hey, Jared.
Out of the gun, Fields.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And my goodness, another interception.
And the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
Get it.
2nd and 9 now. They'll find Metcalf. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards here as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point now by Boswell. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Well, for the right side here, complete. Yeah, he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
48-yard line.
Here we go, Zach. 319, Justin, Zach. Sit high.
On play action, Fields to the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a
10
foot.
yards on the pickup.
Again, Fields.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Here we go. Hey, Ken.
From the gun on third down, Fields. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
He's got his target. That's complete.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
So the drive will continue. After the conversion on 4th, they'll work from the 20 on first down. And one last throw here for Fields.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season. But on game day, you both want to show your best.